kind of man who wasn't her husband. I didn't tell anybody about your stupid affair. But you know what? If you are so unhappy in your marriage, why don't you do us all a favor and get a divorce?
She could. There's a patient that needed me. I couldn't leave her. Like, it won't always be this bad. When I get my degree, the hours will become more regular.
I'm officially an unpaid employee of the U.S. Army. This is How About It. You are on the air. Brigadier General Michael James Holden.
Not yet. Promotion ceremony's next week. That makes it official, but it does have a nice ring to it.
Joan and I have separated.
Let's just call this what it is. It's a divorce.
I've been thinking I might defer a year. This wouldn't have anything to do with Jeremy, would it?
Your mother told me about your plan to skip college this fall.
It's a possibility.
Whatever it is, I don't like it.
Amanda's not in her room. What?
I can't believe you're here. Something wrong?
Jeremy, I don't know how to say this. I just knew it had to be in person. It's just that I'm leaving for UVA in a few days, and you'll be off to Vortex for training, and college is at least 4 years, and
You
I
don't want to be
just...
stuck with me. Well, that soldier boyfriend when you could be partying up on campus, is that it?
It's not like that. I love you, Jeremy.
And we can make this work.
By sending emails, talking on the phone, we won't be able to see each other for months at a time.
It's harder here than I ever thought that it would be. Be the only thing that's getting me through basic. Amanda, please don't do this.
Jeremy, you have to understand. It's just that I've always had a plan. Go to college, make something of my life. And then I fell in love with you, and it all just got crazy. I thought about following you to Vortex, but I can't. I have to get my degree. I can't quit school like my mom did to get married and have kids.
So your mind's made up?
Yeah. This is what I want. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I'm gonna do without you.
All right, let's go.
How far is the drive?
4.5 hours.
That one's gonna be a little more like 8 hours. Do you remember the trek from Tuscaloosa?
How could I forget? TJ threw up on me twice, Finn peed on me, and you broke the dial, fought me over the radio station.
Good times.
Good times.
We'll have even more than when we meet your parents for the first time.
Last chance to back out.
One little word. Marta. Mother. No amount of in-laws could scare me after that.
PFC LeBlanc. Yes, Sergeant Ski. Yeah, I'm pretty much ready. Okay, thank you, sir. Rox, My deployment's been moved up.
What's that mean?
It means we can't go to Macon anymore. We're gonna have to do it some other time, okay?
When are you gonna leave?
2 days.
What time?
They don't tell you the time yet. They're gonna call me on the day with the exact hour. Guys, I am so sorry.
There's no excuse for you taking off like this again. I don't know what's gotten into you anymore. Can you please help me understand what's going on here?
I just had to take care of something else.
Something else. You're on a 7:45 train to UVA tonight. There's no time for something else.
I changed my ticket for tomorrow night. Mom, you know, I'm dealing with a lot of things that you have no idea about.
Believe it or not, I was your age once. I do have some idea.
No, you don't. And even if I told you, you would never even listen anyway. All you want to do is try to fix things, and I don't want you to fix me.
Do you hear yourself, Amanda? Do you hear your tone of voice when you speak to me? I'm only trying to help you. The more I give, the worse it gets. You've made it very clear you don't respect some of the choices I've made in my life. But I am still your mother. I am still the person who has taken care of you for 18 years. I don't deserve this.
I'm sorry, Mom. You're right. I'm sorry I've been acting like this. It's just all so overwhelming. I don't know what to do anymore. I think I'm pregnant, Mom.
Does Jeremy know?
No, I couldn't tell him. I just broke up with him. I didn't want him to feel responsible.
He is responsible. When did you take the test?
I haven't yet. Will you please stay with me?
What are the chances of running into you?
Whoa. You're letting the kids near your face with a razor?
They're plastic, Mommy.
Don't tell them. They still got the razor cards on them.
Daddy, that's cheating.
Hey, does this mean my husband is home from the east and he's gonna hang with us for a while?
Yep. Daddy's home.
You gotta carry on. Carry on. And what are the chances? Tell me the truth. And what are the chances of ever finding you? Of ever finding you?
UVA doesn't know how lucky they are.
Why?
Why? Because they're getting the best political science major they'll ever have.
Mom, don't exaggerate.
I'm not. I I'm serious. I can see the woman you're gonna be. You haven't cut sight of her yet, but she's just around the corner. And I'm damn glad the test was negative. You've heard of condoms, right? Yes.
Congratulations on getting your RN degree, baby.
Thank you. You gonna jump out of a cake next, or?
Oh, I don't think so. You look better in a bikini than I do.
Aw.
Honey, I know that I was hard on you at first about going back to work. But you done good. And I am very proud of you. Nurse Sherwood.
Thank you.
Major Sherwood. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I'll deploy in 2 days. 1 o'clock now, baby.
Company's up first today. They're going to be using 203s and frags, so load up 6 cases of each. This is the second munitions theft on an Army post in the last 6 months.
Yes, sir, it is.
And you're sure this is a theft, not a miscount?
Yes, sir. The seals on the crates were clearly tampered with.
What exactly was taken?
Well, sir, after conducting a complete inventory, we found these items still missing. 3 Claymore directional mines with detonators, 2 white phosphorus grenades, 3 81mm mortar rounds, and 4 frags.
Suspects?
We have 12 possibles.
All soldiers?
Yes, sir. Our chief suspect is PFC Adam Montgomery, sir. His battalion only had 1 man on post at the time.
Why is that? There should always be 2. Bring him in for questioning.
Sir, Chatter believes that Fort Marshall may be a target.
Has Intel confirmed this?
No, not yet.
Sir, we need to cancel your promotion ceremony tonight, especially with all our top brass in one room. We need to promote you immediately.
We have to plus up our FP Con Alpha. We got terrorists in our backyard.
Hey, you.
Hey, back. Look, about the sex talk. I've been getting calls from the top brass asking you to tone it down.
The show's popular,
Well, yes.
so we're doing something right.
And in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everybody, this is Have At It with Pamela Moran. I was just told no more sex talk.
So, no sex talk, okay? If you got sex problems, take your sex problems somewhere else. So, what else is there? Hang on, folks. I'll be right back. You want me to say this on the air?
Yes. And they'll need you and your reassurance and your honesty more than ever now.
Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so in case you were wondering why it's been so busy on Fort Marshall today, it's because we've gone to FP-Con Alpha Plus. And we know Alpha relates to the global threat of terrorism. But hell, we've gone to Alpha Plus here before. We've bought the gas masks. We've stocked up on bottled water. But there's still one thing that we can never really be prepared for. And that's the fear. How do we handle the fear? My son Lucas once asked me if the bad guys were gonna blow us up. How do you answer that? How do you explain terrorism to your kid? How do you explain that at any time, any place, someone could just decide to take us all out? And that's why terrorism works. Because we can't explain it. We can't predict it. It can happen anytime, anywhere, by anyone. So, all we can do is trust that the military has our backs. And then we let it go. Because the only way to stop the fear is by living. Just living, being with your family, your friends, your community. Look, there is nothing we can do about it except to seize the day. We live while we can, laugh while we can, love while we can. And that, my friends, is how we all beat terrorism. So, have at it. I'll always remember this day.
Why?
Because terrorists are trying to blow us up and we're flying a kite. Bet it really pissed them off.
Probably. But this is a big park. No structures to blow up.
What does FP-Con Alpha Plus mean anyway?
It's the first phase of a terrorist alert. Don't let strangers into your quarters. Pay close attention to radio, television.
So basically, be hyper-aware or use the skills that I learned cracking heads in a bar.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't wait for tonight.
Me neither.
What about your son? Did you get that arranged?
Yes, I sent him to Florida with my mother. He'll be safer that way. We'll pick him up tomorrow and then I'll get the lawyers involved.
Don't you think you should just tell George that you're leaving?
I can't.
You don't know him. When he first found out about us, he lost it. It's different on post. When a wife has an affair, it's like she's a traitor to the country or something. Everyone hates her.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I married a man I don't like. He doesn't like me. I almost lost the only man I've ever loved. So yeah, Eddie, I am ready for this.
Where should we meet?
The hump bar. Where else?
You okay?
Should I be? I mean, my husband's leaving me, and they won't even give me a return date.
They never give you the exact date until a few days before his return. But they should give you a rough timetable.
What about you, Denise? How you doing?
I'm used to it by now.
I know. But that doesn't make it any easier.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for asking.
More tea.
Betty, when's your surgery?
She's not having it anymore.
Why not?
She's short $3,000. I keep telling her to sell the hump bar, but she won't.
This place has been truer to me than any man I've ever been with, Roxy. I can't sell it. It's better that we just both go out together.
There has to be something we can do.
Yeah.
Forget it. I mean, besides, we need surgery. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Betty.
So why'd you call us all here, Roland?
Yeah. Trevor's off making me his power of attorney, so come out with it so I can go meet him.
Well, I was in Chicago yesterday. I took a job at Northwestern, and I leased an apartment. So that means I'm leaving tomorrow.
So just like that, you're leaving.
It's the right thing to do under the circumstances.
Wow. Ah, that's one of the hardest things about Army life. Seeing your friends come and go.
Can I just say you suck? Is that appropriate?
Right now it is.
Our husbands are deploying, and now the only man in our harem is leaving too. Cheers.
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 Yes.
One right here without security pass on it. Calling it.
Hi.
Hey,
I wanted to see you before you left.
it's good to see you, Jim. They're lucky to have you for an XO here.
Thank you.
I left the address for my new place in Chicago. The movers will be here first thing in the morning to pick up the boxes. Bye, John.
Bye, Roland. Roland? I'm pregnant.
What are we gonna do?
Just what we're doing. You're gonna leave for Chicago. We're gonna get a divorce. This is not about changing plans. It's about me doing the honorable thing and telling you the truth.
Are you gonna keep the baby?
I don't know. But whatever happens, we'll talk about it. You got a plane to catch. You better go.
Okay. I'll call you tomorrow.
Division Intel has determined the target is Fort Marshall, most likely a large area where crowds gather on an aircraft or a bus. Intel suspects that the terrorists contacted one of our soldiers who needed some extra cash, getting him to steal the munitions. What have you got for me, Burton?
NIS and the FBI have been tracking a terrorist cell here on the East Coast for about the last 6 days now. My counterpart at Camp Lejeune confirms that the MO of the theft is the same.
If one of our own are selling munitions to terrorists, there must be a drop. Any luck intercepting that?
Yes, sir. We were able to decode their email. The munitions exchange will take place within the next 24 hours. Intel is still trying to figure out time and location, sir.
Go to FP Con Bravo now. If the terrorists are using an inside man, we have to assume that they're aware of our deployment schedule. Notify G4. We need to move all our deploying troops out sooner. Get all battalions ready to leave tonight. Once those munitions change hands, we have no control over where they'll use them. Go, all of you.
We're at FPCOM Bravo.
Does that mean the terrorists are gonna kill us now?
No, so don't you worry.
What, should we cancel tonight? I mean, is it safe to leave the boys?
Oh, it's still safe. We don't have to be indoors yet.
What's the next ABC, Daddy?
The next is Charlie, which means all dependents have to start leaving the post.
Hey, I hope you guys haven't changed your plans. Nope, but apparently we're one letter closer to the Holiday Inn. Good girl.
Pamela, thank you so much for watching them. We should go. Get back early before it gets dark.
Okay. This threat thing is really freaking me out. I know, but what you're doing tonight is important. Believe me. Now go. Your man is waiting.
you doing, Marilyn?
I'm leaving you, George.
That guy you were with last week? You were seeing Marilyn. Did you screw him in the car? You thinking about screwing him this afternoon? At the park? Huh? You had an affair, Marilyn. You said it was over. I took you back. But you lied to me. You humiliated me in front of my men. They're laughing at me, telling me that I can't keep my wife in line.
Let me go. Please.
I paid for that car. It's mine.
Fine. You can have it.
All right.
You're not supposed to open the door now, Mommy. Yeah, those are the rules.
Got that. You're not Roxy. Where's Roxy? I want Roxy.
What's going on, Marilyn?
Can I come inside, please?
All right.
You're Jake's Mommy, right?
Right. Hi. All right, adult talk. Go to the boys' room. Go. So what's this all about? I'm leaving my husband. And I'm scared. Went to Angie's house, but she's not there. I need a car. Eddie's waiting for me. I can't leave him there. He'll think I didn't show up. Please.
I think by now you know which car is mine.
Thank you.
This is Roxy LeBlanc. We got married at City Hall. We never had a chance to say our vows. And you never got to wear a wedding dress. So here it goes. Roxy, sometimes I think I've spent most of my life asleep. Not taking any chances or any risks.
I think jumping out of an airplane is a risk.
Shh. You're not supposed to interrupt me.
Sorry.
It's one thing to jump out of an airplane. It's another to really love someone. Then I met you, and you made sense of me. You are who I'm fighting for. You are who I'm coming home to. Roxy, I love you. You're the love of my life.
Dear Trevor,
LeBlanc. Okay. I deploy in an hour.
I can't believe you cooked dinner.
Thank you. Well, what's it take to mash potatoes? Major Sherwood. Red Corvette.
Leave it.
1 hour. She must have moved up to the deployment because of the terrorist threat. This is gonna be hard on the soldiers and their families.
I've been scared many times and tried to be brave. It's lonely here in the desert. Family memories are what I save.
Where's my daddy?
I don't know. He should have been here to pick you up by now. Husband, return home immediately.
Any idea where we're headed?
Only to the side of the country.
Please stay.
Well, you know I have to go. But I'm gonna come back as soon as I can. And when I come home, I'm gonna tell you guys stories about everything I've seen. So be brave for me, okay? Take care of your mom. She's gonna need you. Come here. Love you. What's the matter, buddy?
Just that we've never had a real daddy before.
I love you.
He doesn't want them to go to the play.
Yeah, Chase is like that too. They just want their goodbyes to be in private.
It takes some time to figure out to walk this path. Without a doubt, I'll find you there. I'll find you there. But it takes some time to figure out to walk this path. Without a doubt, I'll find you there. I'll find you there. Don't lie and say that it's okay. It's alright if there's nothing more to say.
Well, it seems odd not having Jeremy here. I sent him an email, told him how proud of him I am. After all we've been through, it feels like we're getting our boy back.
Frank, I know that meant so much to him. But it is strange not having him here. You know, the last time I saw you off alone was 19 years ago. 2 days after you proposed.
I remember. I felt nervous because I wasn't sure you'd say yes. You know, and now I'm just nervous.
You're nervous. Come on now. No fear. What is it, sweetheart?
Come on, baby, I'm just worried about us. You've changed so much, and I guess I'm just worried that there's just not gonna be room for me when I get back.
Frank, I've never needed you more, and I have never loved you more.
Don't tell me I'm the one to
Sam.
Here?
Yeah, come on.
Dear Trevor, it's not really a note.
Go on.
Dear Trevor, when you walked into that bar in Alabama, I knew my life was going to change forever. I just didn't know how much. But here I am beside you, holding your hand, in love with you, promising to be with you forever, and hoping that forever means a very long time.
Tell Emmeline she's a skank for being at camp instead of saying goodbye.
Skank. Got it. Thank God. We were just about to leave.
I don't think the two of you should leave tonight.
I have to go. Dad, registration's tomorrow. Most of my stuff's already shipped. This is the last train out that'll get me there on time.
We shouldn't have agreed to this. We should have driven you ourselves.
Oh, Dad, I don't want you to. I want to do this on my own. Please.
We'll be fine, Michael. In fact, if you think about it, we're safer off post than here. Now, kiss your daughter goodbye before she gets on the train.
You got
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize I feel this choked up. Our firstborn going off to college. I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'm gonna miss you too, Dad.
Be careful, you two.
What are we doing here?
Oh, I have to give this check to Betty. She needs it for an operation.
Still fixing people?
Can't stop myself, can I? Only be a minute. What you doing here?
Trevor's gone. I can't go home like this. I gotta get it together for my kids.
You can. And you will. And I suppose you're just fine.
Oh, just fine. That's better.
Now I need a drink. Oh, I've got to go. Annette is waiting. Roland, what are you doing here? I thought your flight was tonight.
It was. I was driving to the airport and I saw everyone's car here, so I stopped by.
What's wrong?
Joan's pregnant.
Lifetime fans like you have made Army Wives the biggest show in our history. Log on to LifetimeTV.com for exciting cast updates and insider scoops on Season 2 of Army Wives. And now, America will be